Awesome.
Whenever you're ready.
Our favorite.
I know. Yeah, we love to ramble.
Hey, this is Meredith Sand. I'm here in the Milk Stacks with my good friend Heather Dartez.
Yay, hey, everybody. I'm super excited to join Meredith today.
Well, it's been a couple minutes since we've got to catch up, so I just wanted to give everybody a little bit of an artist update and let people know what you've been doing since your residency, how your residency went, what projects you're working on now, and what you have coming up in the future. So I know there's a lot of exciting things, so I'll let you just tell us all.
Yeah, well, I feel really honored to have worked with you and INCSA over the last several months. I think going into the residency, I didn't really know what to expect, and we had a really awesome grand opening.
Yes, so fun.
Yeah, it was so much fun. We had a great turnout, feel very, very supported, and it's been exciting to see how things have evolved since the opening.
Yeah.
We had some sales at the opening, and we had a tremendous amount of support. And then I think one of the things that's been the most fun and interesting for me is I didn't realize that was going to evolve into like a post-residency relationship,
right,
which has been really awesome. So you've connected me with some really great resources, and we've had a buyer come through and pick up some additional pieces after the show.
Yeah.
And I've been working on some additional art for an upcoming show that I have with Holly Tharp. That's going to be at City Arts Gallery downtown. And that's a joint show, but it's kind of a continuation of the citrus label themed art that I was doing as part of your residency.
Nice.
We're just focusing on different parts of town, different areas and things like that. So a lot of themed art related to the Orlando area. So we've got some Winter Park influences, downtown Orlando, Winter Garden. We're really just having a lot of fun thinking of ways that those areas inspire
new neighborhood art. Yeah, that's fantastic. And so the show is for how long and when exactly is it running?
It's going to be 1 month, and it's going to start running the third Thursday in November. I believe that's the 20th.
Fun. Oh my gosh. So everybody mark your calendars.
Yeah, hope everybody can come out. If you are interested in art that speaks to you related to that theme before the show opens, Meredith is going to be working with me, and we'll be she'll be representing that art up until the show opening there. And so that's just a way for you to get a sneak peek and get first dibs on some art before it's open to the public.
Absolutely. I'll be posting on Instagram her newest works, and then I will be sharing updates on the website as well. So please, if you haven't been on the website in a while, check it out, because we have all of our former residents are being featured there, and their work is still available for sale. So encourage you to go check that out. Anyway, tell us more about projects that you've been working on. I know you had a really exciting commission for the local charity, and I didn't know if that's something that you're at liberty to talk about, but I thought that would be a really nice, talking point for you and for them. So
from the show that we did together, word got out in town that I was doing citrus label themed art. And I was approached by Dr. Phillips Charities, which is an amazing nonprofit organization based here in Orlando. I'm sure most people, if you are from the Orlando area, you know about Dr. Phillips and that area, that part of town, as well as some of the big buildings that they've supported with the Dr. Phillips Performing Arts Center. But I'll be designing their Christmas card this year, which is really exciting.
So exciting.
The cool part about it is that I didn't know this. I've lived in Orlando for over 20 years, but I didn't know that Dr. Phillips, they really created that foundation based off of the sale of citrus companies. And so they sold those companies to Minute Maid back in the day before our citrus canker took over and eliminated the citrus labels, not citrus labels, but citrus companies.
Right.
And so it's just a really great tie-in to the theme that I've been working on over the last year and what they do.
Cool.
And
yeah, absolutely.
It's just a great organization to be associated with.
What a great fit. I love that partnership for you guys.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun working with them, coming up with a design, and I'm halfway through the painting right now. So, so I'm in it, I'm in that mode.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, it's just, I feel honored to be asked and to be associated with such a great brand.
Very cool. Very cool. Any other updates you want to let us know that you're working on, or any other exciting news?
Well, I think just the biggest thing is as an artist, things you just never know where things are going to take you.
Right.
I know after we did our show, I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to switch from citrus labels for a while and do something different.
Right.
But there's been such a great outpouring of support, and I think it's such a unique genre.
Totally.
That a lot of people aren't doing. So yeah, I'll just be making more citrus label themed art for a while, at least through November. And then after that, we'll see where things take me.
Yeah, love it. Love it so much. Okay, great. Well, we're so excited to have you here and just talk about all of your upcoming events and your new projects. If there's one thing that you might tell a future resident preparing for a show, what do you think you might offer them as far as advice goes in preparing?
Yeah, well, I think I learned a lot through my relationship with you. I've done art shows for years, decades here in the Orlando area, and it was just so refreshing to work directly with you. Mm-hmm. If you're chosen to be an artist within Meredith's venue, it'll be a great experience because you have really advocated for my art. And I think one thing we learned too is it's great to have products at different price points to speak to different audiences. Yeah. So having an option for people to buy prints in addition to original work is always helpful. Mm-hmm. And then just doing a lot of cross promotion. I think you've been such a wonderful advocate for all your resident artists. I know I showed up for the current show that you have opening, and all your resident artists were there supporting the current artists.
Amazing.
It was really amazing.
It was amazing. I mean, I'm just so lucky to represent all of these beautiful, talented, motivated, creative, women that are just so impressive. So it's really an honor for me. Thank you for that.
Well, we all felt like we were part of a special elite group.
Oh.
We were like, maybe we should join our own club or our sorority or whatever.
It's going to be a sorority for sure.
So
no, that's cool. But no, I love hearing that. I mean, we learn so much from every show, and every show is so different in its own, really unique way. But, you were kind of right in the beginning and the thick of it. So you were really along for the ride. So we appreciate you kind of hanging on with us there.
Oh, no, I appreciate the passion. I don't think you see that with every other gallery or venue in town. Some of them may have just been doing it for too long or might be bored with it. But the fact that you have the energy and the passion and the creativity to come up with new ideas and new ways to draw an audience to the art and to keep those artists connected with buyers is really a lot of fun and impressive. And I feel really grateful.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Well, I don't think there's anything else I wanted to cover unless there's any questions that you had for me. I
have some questions for you.
No way.
I do.
Oh my gosh.
I have one question for you.
Okay.
So I have seen, because I was one of the first artists, I would love for you to share what you've learned. Oof. Because I've seen things change so much over the last several months that we've been working together.
It's been evolving.
So I would love you to share any advice or what you've learned as you've grown as an entrepreneur in the last few months.
Thank you. That's so interesting. I guess I would say, each show prepares you a little bit more for the next one, but you're never fully prepared for the next one. Mm-hmm. You think that you are, and then it happens. And, we've had so much, fortunate, circumstances. Everything's been amazing so far with everybody and all of our shows. But it's always a little bit, uncertain leading up to that, getting the install done in time, making sure all the marketing and promotions and PR and communications are out in time. And, I'm trying to juggle that on top of the current schedule and promoting the current artist. And so sometimes it's hard to get, focused on one area or the other because I'm constantly juggling, both, the future and the present schedule and the future and the present programming. Yeah. So I think I've gotten a little bit better at sort of trying to navigate that and just prepare a little bit more for shows when I know it's going to be you know, the online sales have been fantastic for the past 2 shows. You know, we were able to put, you know, the art online for sale available before the show, and that was really successful. And that visibility has given a lot of artists a lot of, people have given us really great feedback on that. And people have been buying art from all over the country because they're supporting their friends who are, you know, featured artists. And so I think that was a big one, was promoting the art on the website like before the actual show date, and just making it accessible, like you said, offering different price points, making sure that there's something for everybody. You know, prints range from $25 to $45. Original paintings could be up to $9,000. You know, you can really spend whatever you're comfortable with, but you could still get, you know, a nice, unique piece of local art, you know. So I'm just trying to, like you said, connect people with the artists and, you know, help them get to know the artists on a personal level. So that helps them sell their work, you know. I mean, nothing sells art like the artist, right? So you guys just have the story to tell, and I'm just trying to support you and tell that story too. So,
well, I think you've done a really great job for what I've seen. And, you know, I have lots of gratitude for, you know, what you've done to help me. And I guess last but not least, like, what do you have coming up? Because you have so many events happening all the time. I know, all the time. But I think it's important for everybody to know, because you have stuff happening like literally every week. So like, if somebody wants to find out about that, how do they find out?
Absolutely. That's a good point. So we're up to date on Instagram. We're posting almost every day. We have, we're going to stay open a couple of hours late on, I think, some Thursday nights coming up here pretty soon, just to help extend the show for Robin and get people in after work if they're not available to come in during the day. Come in, have a glass of wine, just check it out, browse around. So we're going to be doing that. And then October 7th, we have another Jokes on Us. So, you know, in September, we're going to be doing a couple of little pop-up workshops, but I'll just post more about that when the time gets closer. The next big show is Candace Thompson, and she's going to be October 3rd.
Cool.
And she actually has so much work, and it's all so big and beautiful. But I had to split it up into 2 shows. I was like, there's no way I can show all of this. I mean, it was 2 rooms full of paintings. And so I mean, my head almost exploded. I took one look at all of it and I was like, oh my God, how am I going to display all of this, you know? Because I mean, it is just very, very, it really is impactful. Nice. It's very abstract. It's very bold, and it's very bright, and it's very different than anything that we've had. So we're not going to have many of the, you know, other decorations and sort of, you know, accessories, as you might say, around the gallery as much. It's just going to be about the art, you know. So that's October, and in the November we'll do our holiday set. So all the art will switch out, but it'll be her art again, just a different series. Cool. And we'll start promoting our holiday products at that time.
That's so exciting.
Yeah.
Well, I can't wait to go to another opening.
Well, thank you so much. All right. Well, it was good talking with you. Thank you so much for joining me here at the Milk Stacks, and we will be in touch. And thanks for everybody for listening. We'll talk to you soon.